And
we
we're back.
We're back again.
We're back.
I love
That's
that.
right.
Deval, man, you got to start doing that a bit more. Deval, before we get into the show, we're doing this on the 4th of July.
4th of July. So we have to say happy birthday to you.
To you.
Well, it was your
USA.
birthday, wasn't it? Now forget USA, man.
That's
forget
what I was
USA.
saying, no, 4th of July.
No, I know you was. I'm twisting it around. I'm saying.
Oh yeah, but it was also
it
my
was your
birthday.
Yeah, that's right.
And contrary to popular belief, it wasn't my 50th birthday.
Is it? I know it wasn't. That's right.
Yes,
55.
yes.
No, what did he do anyway? What did he do?
Oh no, so it was good. Like we went to a nice steakhouse. It's called Frankie's Steakhouse here in Brisbane, and man, we ordered like we got sausages, we got meat. You had like wings. You had the hot barbecue sauce.
That sounds like rodizio, the Brazilian kind of meat.
Trust me, man.
Thing.
It was that's what I wanted. I was just like, take me to a steakhouse. You know what? I'm good. I'm decent. I'm done.
That's it.
It was good.
Simple, isn't it? That's all we want. A bit of grub. Leave us alone.
Exactly. There you go. Absolutely, that's it. So listen up, folks. You've downloaded episode 389.
389. We are feeling fine. That's right. It's game time. It's game time.
Oh shit!
It's game time.
It is. So episode 389. We've got a great episode for you. So stick around for the next 45 minutes. We're going to obviously throw in some couple of film reviews. We've got shout outs, movie news, streaming, all of that. But let's start off with the shout outs, Devaldo.
Yeah, a couple of shout outs this week. First one goes out to Zakharov. Zakharov, big shout out to you. Going to get you on the show real soon. And thank you again for sending birthday wishes to Teacher. He really appreciated that.
Yeah.
There you go. And then second shout out goes to Reggie Flips Bricks Black on TikTok. Big movie guy. And he's always liking our shit and always posting messages and stuff like that. Go check out his page as well. He flips bricks. Houses, property, in other words. So there you go.
Yeah, wicked. Yeah.
Big shout out to you.
It's good that you have to kind of specify brick houses because people would be thinking, what's
some
brick?
people?
Like,
yeah,
you know what people are
bricks can be something else as well. Yeah, it depends on the street. A brick or something could be something totally different.
Exactly. So yeah, folks. Like, subscribe, do all that. Write a review. You know what? That will help with the algorithm. Go on Spotify. Go on Apple. Wherever you kind of get your podcast, write a review and we appreciate it. All right, let's get into movie news. Got a couple of things that we want to speak about. Now, on last week's episode, we got into the whole kind of Supergirl thing. We reviewed it. We discussed it. I specifically wasn't too keen on it. And it looks like, Devaldo, I wasn't the only one because this hasn't been doing really well at the box office.
Yeah, Supergirl, unfortunately, I think it opened with a 30-something million domestic box office. And I say domestic USA. And that's quite low. I think it's even lower than Morbius. I think it's lower than Madam Web, I think.
No, those are terrible.
It's lower than Marvel. So it's quite low for what the expectations were. This is Supergirl, you know what I mean? So, it hasn't been doing so well. Overall, so far, it's done $81 million in the box office worldwide, and that is still quite low compared to what it should be doing, because normally when movies come out they do the most and then gradually it goes down by down. So the fact it's on $81 million on a budget of $175 million, it means that this will probably struggle to make its budget back. And when you compare that to Backrooms, that's done well over $300 million. When you compare it to Obsession, which is on $377 million on a budget, the budget is $750,000. You just, people have voted with their feet. If the movie is not good, the budget will tell you, or the box office will tell you.
That's mad, isn't it? So, it's like all I'm thinking is let me think even more because there's a train that's going. All I'm thinking is, Devout, is like I mean, a big budget movie, right? So this is supposed to be kickstarting not kickstarting, but it's kind of continuing the DCU James Gunn's universe. What does it tell you? I mean, for some reason, I feel like as if this is gonna change things for him.
Yeah, and also the DC Warner Brothers is going to be bought out. I understand by Paramount. If that buyout actually is a signal for change, if they're going to clean shop, he could be someone that has to go. Possibly, they might have to reimagine what the sort of DC extended universe is going to be like again. So yeah, either way, it's not good, man, and it's a shame because Supergirl, big character,
Yeah,
Superman. I mean, that done well, but it still didn't do as well as people would have thought.
yeah,
And yeah, people, you got to make a good film, good scripts. That's the start of it. I think hasn't happened.
absolutely. Let's move on. I want to speak about this because Army Hammer, he kind of had this interest. He started to have this kind of interesting career. I remember seeing him in it was the Social Network. Do you remember him in the Social Network? He played
Yeah,
the kind of double role
good
of the
film. The
two twins,
Winklevoss
the
twins.
Winklevoss
Yeah,
twins, and everything. And then he was kind of on this trajectory. And then, do you remember this whole controversy around him going sending text messages and being into kind of
yeah,
like S&M stuff, and
yeah,
he
yeah,
wanted to.
yeah,
What did he want to do? He wanted to drink someone's blood and things like that, and it all
yeah.
came
Some kind
out
of
and messed his whole thing up. But he's in our movie news divider because is it Hammer Time or what?
yeah. So but he obviously since then he's not done a film since the controversy and sort of the legal battles and stuff like that. He lost a lot of money, lost his reputation. He was out in the cold for a long time,
Hmm.
and now recently there's a film that he's made called Citizen Vigilante. It's about a man who takes justice into his own hands and hunts down criminals in Europe because
Hmm.
they're doing some sort of sex trafficking or something like that. And the controversy is that this film is stereotyping refugees and people that are from other parts of the world that settle in Europe,
Yeah.
and it's basically making out that people of color, people that are refugees, are all wrong-uns and they all commit the R word and sexual crimes and stuff like that, which is a
Hmm.
bit of a stereotype at the moment when you hear people in the UK and Europe
Yep.
saying stop the boats, immigration, and
Hmm.
targeting it on certain communities. So this
Yep.
film kind of, people are saying that this film is exacerbating that, making it worse, and it sends a wrong message. So people have their views. I haven't seen the film yet myself. I probably will see it at some point to
Hmm.
see what the whole argument's all about. But yeah, Army Hammer, he said he was happy to come back. Hasn't done a film in ages, so for him, for someone to call him to make the film, he was ready. He didn't care what the film was about.
Yeah, just
So
wants to get back on
yeah.
screens and stuff. Um, so we've. I'm just trying to think. Like, I know, like, kind of Taken. Obviously, Liam Neeson. Do you remember the backdrop of the Liam Neeson stuff? There was that, wasn't it? Human trafficking and kind of doing
Yeah,
that whole thing, and that was set in Eastern Europe and things. There was that whole kind of
yeah, yeah.
that whole vibe going on over there as well. So it'd be interesting to see kind of how this compares. It'd be interesting to see how audiences will they accept him back.
I guess audiences will vote with their feet, I guess, and see what happens. If they
Mm,
download it, if they go cinema, then that will be a success.
yeah.
So let's see what happens.
Let's see what happens. All right, moving on now. I want to just speak about this one. If you put Leonardo DiCaprio and Christian Bale in a movie together, what do you get?
You get a good movie. I mean, bottom line, man, you get a good movie. But in this respect, you're gonna get heat.
Mm,
You're gonna get Heat 2. So that's the news here. Heat 2 is in the works. Leonardo DiCaprio, Christian Bell, and don't forget Stephen Graham, our
Stephen
man
Graham.
Stephen Graham. He is, I mean, he's a really good actor.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're going to be in the sequel, which is going to be a prequel to the. Is it Michael Mann? Is that his
Yeah.
name?
Michael Mann with Robert De Niro,
Michael.
Al Pacino.
Yeah. So Leonardo DiCaprio is going to be playing. Uh, oh, Val Kilmer's character. Sorry, yeah, Val Kilmer's character.
Oh, Val
Kristen
Kilmer's
Bell's going to be
character.
playing Al Pacino's character. Stephen Graham's going to be playing De Niro's character.
Wow.
So yeah, but this is going to be set before the events of
Yeah.
Heat. So yeah, this looks
How
like
are they gonna all
it's gonna
link
be
it
good.
up? Interesting.
Mate, I don't know. Heat came out in 1995, so
Mm.
that's a good 30 years. 30 years, yeah, 30
Yeah, even
years,
now, that
31
Michael
years.
Mann movie, that scene, there's a scene in the movie where they've just done a robbery. They think that they're going to get
Mm,
away scot free, and then all of a sudden, the police, they just kind of come out of nowhere, and then there's this massive shootout on downtown
yeah,
Miami
yeah,
or whatever it is, wherever they're filming it. And just about, I remember watching that in cinema, and the sound
yeah,
was
yeah,
wicked. It
yeah.
was like, yeah, really, really good. So I'm looking forward to this. Leonardo DiCaprio, obviously no stranger to kind of the I think he's got kind of this vibe around him, right? Kind of like old school as well as kind of, maybe new, he
Mm,
could kind of mix it up with kind of, the olden guys. He's always obviously mixed it up with Robert De Niro before as well. So I guess he's probably going to rely on a lot of that from them.
yeah, it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be a good film. So I
Mm.
just can't wait for it.
Yeah, it'd be really,
Bring
really
the
good.
heat.
Yeah, go check it out. If you haven't seen the original, go check it out. It's a great, great movie, directed by Michael Mann. All right, let's do new on streaming now. I haven't seen this devout. I know it's definitely out there. I've read a few things. I know that Kang the Conqueror is featuring in this.
Mm,
Um, and interestingly, they recast it. Obviously, they had to because in the live action we had Jonathan Majors. Was it Jonathan Majors?
mm.
Yeah, Jonathan Majors playing Kang the
Yeah.
Conqueror. But in the animation X-Men 97 season 2, they've gone for, I think it's an actor who was in Star Trek
Okay.
who's voicing Kang the Conqueror now. But yeah, tell us about this, Devel.
Yeah, I've seen one episode so far. So this is X-Men 97 season 2. So for me, X-Men in the 90s,
Mm,
favorite cartoon, that alongside Spider-Man that used to come on Fox Kids.
mm,
Uh, Great cartoons back
yeah.
to back. Used to watch them all the time. So X-Men 97, the first episode sort of kicks off with Cyclops and Jean Grey trying to find their son in the
Mm,
past. Because at the end of season 1, two groups were sent one group was sent to the future, one group was sent to the past. And this is all to try and battle Apocalypse. So
yeah.
one group was sent in the past to try and stop Apocalypse becoming Apocalypse. One was sent in the future to try and do something there as well. And
Mm,
Nathan Summers, who's the son of Jean Grey and Cyclops, he's
mad
the
powerful.
key. He's the key, yeah.
Mm,
So it all sort of converges with him. Cable, wicked character. I still
yeah.
think the original Cable in the 90s, the X-Men cartoon, that person that voiced him there
Oh, yeah,
is the
wicked.
best. I think it's a different person now, but either way,
Oh, okay.
Cable, great character. So
Great character.
yeah, this is looking like it's good as well. Yeah.
Mm. Yeah, so kind of look, if you're fans of the X-Men universe, and that
Mm.
means animation and live action, you're definitely going to watch this. Now, there's something that I've been watching, and I've been telling kind of people about this, and you know what, right? It was on the radar. I'd seen a couple of things about it, and then I started to read more and more people saying, "Oh, you got to watch this thing. It's called Widow's Bay. It's on
Mm.
Apple TV." And then I was like, "Okay, let me give it a go." And you know how I do this, Devaldo? I'll give something I'll give something, like I'll watch one episode, and then if it's really good, I know that if something's really good and I'm going to watch it, if I can then say, "Oh, let me watch the next episode."
Mm.
This, for me, this happened. I put on Widow's Bait. I watched the first episode. I was like, "Shit, no, I've got to watch the next episode," and then end up being the second, third, fourth. I think I'm on episode like 6 or 7 or whatever. And so it
Mm.
takes place in this kind of seaside town called Widow's Bay, and we've got a mayor who's trying to attract tourists to the seaside town because things are crumbling. They're not getting enough business. So he's kind of invited a writer in from New York to kind of like write an article about it. But the other people of the town, they say that the town's cursed. So you
Mm.
have old sailors coming up with kind of stories about the story of the hag. We've got you've got so many weird and kind of scary. Like there's a haunted hotel that he has to go in and stay in. And he's like, listen, I don't believe in any of this hokum. I don't believe in any of this stuff. And they're like, okay, if you don't believe in this stuff, we want you to stay in the hotel. I'm not going to spoil what happens, but I'm telling you, genuine jump scares. And I'm like, so is this so it's really good. So it's horror, it's comedy, and great acting, great directing, and it's all leading up to this whole like is the town cursed and what have we got, and is this all real, is this all going on? I'm telling you what, man, it's definitely worth a watch. That's all I'm going to say. Watch it.
Yeah, I'm on it. Say no more. I'm on it.
Yeah.
Apple TV, yeah?
And yeah, Apple TV, and you've got like Stephen King influence, like The Fog. You've got like the Dark
Is it set
Tower
in Maine?
influences. You know what? It's another version of Maine.
Oh my gosh.
There's just too many things going on. Too many things going on, like ghosts and clowns and goblins and all that sort of stuff, man. So yeah, and then the central figure, I think he's a Welsh actor. He's a really good actor. He's the heart of it. He plays the mayor, and he's like, it's all nonsense. It's all hokum. But he doesn't believe it. But then slowly, things start happening, and then there's an evil that's unleashed. And that's all I'm going to say.
Hey,
go watch it.
Okay.
All right, let's do trailers, Divaldo. So this one, I know you put this in our WhatsApp channel. This is called Werewolf. Now, Aaron Taylor Johnson, we've already seen him in what did he do? He did a Marvel movie recently, didn't he? Sabretooth.
He did.
Wasn't he Sabretooth?
He was. He was the guy Spider-Man villain. I can't remember, but it wasn't a great film.
It wasn't a great film. And this,
the Hunter, the Hunter.
Yeah, he's got kind of Wolverine-like kind of. So he's in this werewolf. So what's he? So tell me, is there some sort of connection there or what?
There's no connection.
Oh, gosh.
It's not even on his blimmin' IMDb anymore. Has he taken it off? Craven the Hunter. That's what he was.
Craven the Hunter. That's it.
Is he taking it off?
Craven the Hunter.
Oh, it's there. Yeah.
Yeah, Craven the Hunter. We've already seen Aaron Taylor. He can do action. He's done big budget movies. He's done drama. Yeah. We saw him recently in this heist movie.
Yeah, Fuzz. In that was a really good film. Go watch Fuzz. Fuzz is a great film.
Yeah.
28 years later, he was in that. Nosferatu. Yes. He was in Nosferatu.
He was. Yeah, good actor. They're saying maybe he could be the next James Bond. We still don't know. Let's see what happened with that one. But let's talk about Werewolf. Divaldo, tell us about this trailer.
Yeah, this is Robert Eggers. Robert Eggers is a very, very just dark director. He also directed Nosferatu, I believe. Yeah, he did Nosferatu. He done Witch or The Witch, the one from 2015. Lighthouse, The Lighthouse, The Northman. All these films, he tends to do really cultish kind of dark films. Some of the sort of the lighting is usually, not always, but usually quite natural. I remember in The Witch 2015, all the lighting in that film was natural. So it was either candlelight, it was twilight, it was moonlight. He used all natural to give it that sort of sense of dread and that naturalistic kind of darkness. So you'll see the tones of all these films kind of follow suit. And Werewolf is basically about a werewolf, and Aaron Taylor Johnson is going to be a werewolf of some sort.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, if you just know Robert Eggers is behind it, you just kind of know it's going to be a bit of a deep film, and it's going to be good. Let's put it that way. It's going to be a serious film. He's a serious director.
He's an interesting film director. Just like you said, kind of like the aesthetics of his movies, the way they look, the way they sound, and, the kind of attention to detail. So Nosferatu, we reviewed it, and then it looked remember the lighting in that movie, Divaldo, the scenes when he goes over and meets Nosferatu in his castle and whatever. It was crazy, man. Really, really good. So go check it out. He
loves a bit of folk. He loves old folk tale kind of situations.
And like when the
Mm.
lighthouse, that was kind of like a whole kind of like,
Mm.
it's the light,
Black and white, wasn't it?
black and white movie, so it's got a great
Yeah.
aesthetic to it. So we'll see, we'll check it out, we'll watch it. The other movie that's out, oh sorry, the trailer for it that's out is called Colony. So Deval, tell us about this one.
Yeah, this one's a bit mad, you know. This one is a Korean film, this one, and this is about zombies, basically.
Mm,
And this looks like a lot of fun. Same, I think, same director as the person who made Train to Busan.
gotcha.
So Yang Yong Sang Ho, director of Train to Busan, Peninsula, the sequel to that. And this is basically about zombies in Korea. And the zombies, they're basically, I think it's some sort of virus that creates the zombies. But the zombies don't just stay zombies, they begin to evolve, they begin to change
Mm,
depending on how humans try to evade them. So it's not straightforward, but it just looks mad. Check out the trailer for Connolly. There's a lot of zombies going on. I think it breaks out in the sort of city center. So there's
yeah.
lots of people around and stuff like that. And yeah, some of the killings and some of the situations where people got to be quiet and it's mad. It's mad. But yeah, this looks like a good film, I think.
Yeah, we haven't
Yeah.
seen like a, because do you remember a few years
Mm.
back, like every, like if there was a zombie, something with zombie in it, people were
Yeah.
lapping it up. There was like a
Yeah.
whole big thing. Um, and yeah, so it'd be interesting. To see. And South Koreans, I mean, they make great, really interesting movies. Train to Busan,
Yeah, 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 yeah,
really, really
yeah.
great. So yeah, we'll go check it out. It's called Colony. Those are your trailers for this week, folks. Let's move on to Anniversary Corner. And we've got a movie which is connected to one of the main movies that we're going to be speaking about. This is 20 years ago, and I say this all the time, but Devout, they've been doing this shit this long. Jackass Crew, and that started on MTV, didn't it, or something?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. MTV. Yeah.
Started on MTV. You
Yeah.
had like all these shows, all the the seasons on MTV. Then it was the movies, and this one from 2006. So this is Jackass Number Two, 20 years ago. I don't even remember this one, Devout. I'm pretty sure it was just them falling and trying to hurt themselves.
Yeah. This these sorts of films, if you want to call it that, this is all like what's the word I'm looking for? It's like they have these videos now, don't they, on YouTube where people do stunts and stuff like that,
Uh,
and it's just like pranks and all that kind of stuff. But this
yeah.
is next level. These people could be stunt people, or some of them could
Mm.
be, but they just take it to another level. It's crazy. There's warnings. Don't try this at home. Basically, don't try this anywhere. Not even in the hospital where
I
you can
know.
get care straight away. But yeah, Johnny Knoxville, Chris Pontius, Steve-O, Bam Margera, all of them, Dave England, Wee Man, they're all out. They're just doing madness. This is 2006, so 20 years ago, and this was part two. So the first one was even before that, and before
Yeah.
that was a TV show.
Was the
And
TV
they go out
shows.
and just do stupid things. They get injured, they get arrested sometimes because the police get involved. They get banned. This sort of show really shouldn't exist, but it shines a spotlight on society and what people
Mm.
want. People want
Find
something that's
entertaining and
more, yeah, they want something that's more outrageous than the next. They want something that's really daring, something that's going to catch attention. And this was it. This made them millionaires. This made them household names. This made
massive.
them famous. So yeah,
What
it's mad. So
didn't he have? What's the main guy's name?
oh, Johnny Knoxville.
Yeah, John Officer didn't, and he acted in movies, didn't he? I'm pretty sure he made some movies.
Yeah, I remember seeing him in Men in Black. He played some sort of alien or something like
Okay,
that.
so out of the
Men in
lot,
Black.
he was the one who could kind of probably have a bit of an actor. I'm pretty sure he was in.
Yeah.
He played a like a grandpa in a movie with a lot of makeup. So I don't know, vaguely rings a bell.
Yeah,
But
no, that was part of that was one of the stunts. That wasn't a separate. No, I think
oh,
no, you're right. That might have been a separate. There might have been a Jackass movie spin-off. So it's like a Jackass episode or film,
right, right,
but
right.
he was a
Okay,
granddad. But he has that within Jackass anyway, where he goes to the shop. Like he'll
right.
go to like a Home Depot kind of shop where like you got your home stuff and whatever, and he will use the toilet in there because he's old and doesn't know what's going on. He'll be like, oh, I need to, I need to,
exactly
and he'll sit down,
taking a dump.
and the staff are like, no, it's not
No.
Will. And he's like, You know?
You know what? So these guys were doing it before because you see these YouTube pranks, like you see all these stuff on YouTube. Man, these guys they wrote the playbook on it.
Yes, some of them weren't even born when yeah. So
yeah, interesting. And then okay, all right. So it's great. That's a kind of like a a trip down memory lane for the Jackass stuff. And then here we are, 20 years later. I haven't seen the movie. I know, Deval, you've seen the movie, but what are they physically? I mean, can they still do all the stuff? Are they still dangerous? Are they, or do they hold back in this one or what?
yeah, so this is Jackass Best and Last, and it brings back the whole crew.
Wow.
So you got Jeff Tremaine directing. You got Johnny Knoxville, you got Steve-O, you got Chris Pontius, you got all of them, Bam Margera, Dave England. You got some new ones as well. You got there's a female in the group,
okay, that's
Rachel
the first, isn't
Wolfson. You got a couple of brothers in the group, yeah. So
wow.
they've expanded the team.
They've expanded it, made it a bit more
They've
inclusive.
expanded the team exactly. Tick a few more boxes, but yeah, it's the same kind of stunts, same crazy things. Pushing it to the limit, getting hit by a bull. A charging bull, getting their private parts, just nastiness. There's shit crazy in this.
Oh,
there's a one where they go into the porta potty.
Yeah,
they go into it, and then a crane like shakes it around, so he's in there, and shit is just flying everywhere. And what gets me is that when he's in there and shit's flying around, why do they always go So like
with the mouth.
Once you open your mouth, I don't get it. I'd be like,
you'd be like covering your orifices. Yeah. Oh my god!
And they still go I think they have to do it for the camera, but
there's like shit splashes can go everywhere in your eye, your teeth.
Nasty. It's nasty. It's nasty. Now he's got goggles for the eyes, and the ears he's got earplugs. But for some reason you still want to shout. Nah, mate.
Man.
But yeah, it's disgusting. This is not a long review. I've just literally spoken about it for 2006. It's the same thing, just modernized. And they say it's the last one. They say it's the last one. When the film starts, they say this is it. It's the last one. They're not going to do it again. They're 50 plus. Do you know what I mean? These people are 50 plus.
Yeah. Flipping older than me.
But I'm sure this is Paramount. They're all on Paramount. The previous ones. I don't think this is done crazy in the box office, but I don't think it needs to because it doesn't cost 200 million. It doesn't even cost 100 million. I don't think.
Yeah, I mean the cameras. There'd be like cameras. Get everyone like
Yeah, I think the cast might want a bit of money for it because obviously they're getting old and this is like their pension.
This is the last one.
But yeah, I think So yeah, I think this is if you like this sort of thing, it's entertaining. It's stupid. It's just mad. If you like, it's mad. There are a couple of stunts in this that I just thought, nah, that's too much. Nah, you don't need to do this.
Yeah,
people getting their
balls,
stuff. Just I hate anything to do with shit or their private parts. Like they're just out. And there's a girl in the group too, and the guy's just out of his willy, and he's doing stuff with his willy. And it's just it's mad.
Like, but then how? Because then obviously in 2026, but won't there be some sort of controversy around that?
No.
I'm surprised. Like no one said, "Hey, this is not acceptable behavior anymore."
No. It's within the confines of the film. It's not.
Yeah.
It's a stunt. So it's mad. But yeah, that's it. That's all I've got to say with it, about it. Really.
Well,
if you like it, go and watch it. If you don't. But either way, soon it'll be on Paramount Plus. You can probably watch it from home. So
that's interesting. Yeah. Go check it out. It's called Jackass Best and Last, and we'll have to wait and see if it is definitely going to be last. All right. Okay. Let me get into the movie that I want to speak about now. This one is newly released on Amazon Prime. So if you're looking for something to watch and you're flicking, you don't know what you're watching, check this out. This one is called Over Your Dead Body, and it's a remake of a Norwegian movie called E Under Dagger. I hope I'm saying that right. So that one was made in 2021. It's an action horror comedy. And that original one starred Noomi Rapace. Devout, you and I, we've seen, Noomi Rapace, she's like a Hollywood actor, and we've seen her in lots of stuff. She's gangster. She's done some really, really, good stuff. So if you're into Noomi Rapace and you want to see kind of, what the remake's like, check this out. This is produced by David Leitch, who is behind, Bullet Train, The Fall Guy, Deadpool 2, Atomic Blonde, How to Rob a Bank. So it's got a kind of this action vibe going on with it, because the deaths in this, crazy, absolutely crazy. So
is it?
Man. So when you watch this movie, just be prepared for a lot of kind of blood, a lot of kind of death, a lot of kind of crazy, silly stunts, like, you were speaking about before. But it's directed by someone called Jorma Taccone. It stars Jason Segel, Samara Weaving, Timothy Oliphant, and Juliette Lewis. Juliette Lewis,
she's making a comeback, isn't she?
Cape Fear. She was she popped up in Cape Fear, and she was in the original Cape Fear. She's kind of been around for quite a bit. But basically, here's the plot. Jason Segel, he plays a film director, and the movie starts off with him. He's making a movie, and he starts telling everyone, he goes, "Oh, hey, I'm going over to the cabin in the woods, and me and my wife, we're going to be going out there and everything." So he's making an effort to tell everyone what he's doing. And he's really funny. He does it
like
in a
an
way,
alibi kind of thing.
as kind of like an alibi. So he's telling lots of people. He goes over to see his dad, and his dad's in an old people's home, and he's like, "Dad, hey, like, how's everything going?" And his dad is kind of really kind of upset with him. Well, he's upset with today's youth, and he's like, "Oh, you youth, you guys don't know what you're doing. In my day, back in Vietnam War, I had to do this and all this sort of stuff." And then Jason Segel's character, he says, "Oh, hey, Dad, I'm going to go to the cabin, and I'm going to be taking, his wife, played by Samara Weaving." And he's like, "You guys, he goes, just get out of my way." So we see him, we see Samara Weaving's character. She's an actress, she's just kind of, in her own little world. And when these two are together, they absolutely hate each other. I mean, they really, really detest each other. So they go to the cabin in the woods. You're probably thinking, well, why are they going to the cabin in the woods? Aha, the plot thickens, because unbeknownst to each other, they plot to kill each other in the cabin in the woods.
Oh my gosh.
And I'm not giving anything away, because you know this from the trailer. But basically, they set out to kill each other. But there's a twist in the story, because little do they know, hiding in their house, in the cabin, are 3 runaways, 3 people who've broken out from prison. They're hiding, and throw them into the mix. And oh my gosh, you've got people being shot.
They have to work together.
They have to work together. But originally they absolutely hate each other. They can't stand each other. And then they've both done stuff to hurt each other. And then whilst they're dealing with the 3 people who are the runaways, and they're brutal people, they're killers, by the way, there's a scene in the movie which is really, really dark. And I'm thinking, are they really going to do this? And then you don't know whether to laugh. You don't know whether to basically cover your eyes. But let's just say, Devaldo, when people go to prison, when some guys go to prison, they do this thing, and it's really, really bad.
But they put stuff up their ass.
well. Okay, listen.
Was it not that?
When you become someone's bitch, what happens?
Yeah.
When you become someone,
you
bitch
put stuff
in
up
prison,
your ass. I don't know. Yeah. I just keep going to that. I don't know what it is, but I don't know.
Classic. Well, listen.
I think all roads lead to that.
All roads lead to that, exactly.
Maybe we should do Leviticus after this.
Oh my gosh. Like, all right, okay. So there's this thing, and then I was watching the scene. I was like, no, they're not really going to do this, are they? No, are they really, really going to
Oh,
do this? And they
gosh.
get so close to it, and then you're like, oh my gosh. And then, but it's also funny at the same time. That's the thing, Devado. This movie is really, really funny, and so
Mm,
eventually, kind of, obviously I'm rambling on a bit here, but it's definitely worth a watch. It's really funny. You don't think it's going to go in that way, and the dynamic between those two is really, 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 really good and really funny as well. Timothy Oliphant, he's in there. He plays really good character in there. So all I got to say is it's an easy hour and a half. It's got comedy, it's got action, it's got blood, guts, gore, the whole thing. It's worth a watch.
okay.
Yeah, yeah,
And
it's
you can
funny.
watch it from the comfort of your own home as well.
Comfort of your own home, Amazon Prime. So yeah, go check it out. Yeah, it was released in the United April 2026.
Okay,
Man,
okay,
yeah, June the 10th, Amazon Prime.
okay. Looks like it's prime time.
You got go watch it. So listen, oh my gosh,
Mm.
Leviticus. I don't devour. I mean, following on from that,
Uh,
I want to say, you know what? I
no.
want to save it. Let me save it.
Save it. Okay, okay, okay. All right,
Let
all
me
right.
save it for a week, and then
Okay,
hopefully,
I'll try my best to try and find it somehow because I really want to watch this film.
try and watch this movie because the Leviticus is got something really interesting to say about the youth of today, about society today,
Mm.
and there's kind
Okay.
of obviously religious undertones, but also there's other scary shit involved in that as well. So I'm going to save that
Mm.
one. Let's call it an end there.
Okay. 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 So I guess hopefully we're going to watch that next week then. But apart from that, I'm thinking what else is there next week that we could. Oh,
Um,
oh yes, next week is
yes,
Evil Dead.
Evil Dead Rise,
Evil
Burn
Dead.
or whatever it is.
Yes, yes. My tickets are booked already. I'm already ready to watch that.
Penny
That
Lane
should
as
be
well, isn't
decent.
it?
What's that?
Penny Lane,
What's that? What's Penny Lane?
Deval. You're the one who
What?
told me about Penny Lane.
No, I didn't tell you. What's that? What's Penny Lane?
Okay.
Is that a film?
Yes. Okay. You got to see the Deval. We put the trailer on like a couple of episodes ago.
Did I? Penny Lane. I don't remember that.
Penny
Penny
Lane.
Lane.
Maybe that's not the full name, but I mean, hang
Nah,
on. Let me get
I
the.
don't think so. You're throwing me off. Penny Lane.
Okay, let me see. What is it called again? What is it called
It's
again?
gonna be it's gonna be called something
It's going
totally
to be
different,
something.
isn't
Going to
it?
be called something completely different. Shit. Maybe it's called. Oh, Penny Lane is dead.
I still don't remember. Penny Lane is dead.
We spoke about it. Okay, when we've ended the show, I want you to go and watch the trailer for Penny Lane is dead. And
Penny
for
Lane
everyone,
is dead.
Penny Lane is dead. That movie is coming
I'm
out.
saying. Yeah, I don't remember this, Nah.
It's
I'm just
already
looking
out, I
at
think, for me.
2025 horror film.
Yes.
Aussie. Yeah,
Oh
I don't remember,
man.
man. Is it?
Watch the
Okay.
trailer for
It
this
looks
movie.
good.
Worst nightmare. Worst nightmare come true.
Is
This movie.
it?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So there's
Okay.
there's a couple of things. So there's so we've got Evil Dead Rise or Evil Dead Burn or something.
Yeah.
The one thing with that Evil Dead movie though, Devourer, it says the evil's part of the family. So is this
Yeah.
connected to the old movies somehow?
I think so. I think somehow it's going to show that the families are connected. So I can't remember if this is a prequel to Evil Dead or where it sits, but I think even there's going to be one afterwards called Evil Dead. Well, this one's Burn, and there's going to be another one called something, Evil Dead something, where it's going to be
Yeah,
linked as well, from what I hear. And that one's already in the making
Wow.
at some level, at some stage. So yeah, it looks like it's going to be an interesting. And then the week after that, we got the Odyssey.
Oh man,
So
100%. We've got to watch that one, Devaldo.
Yeah, I've already got it booked on that one.
Yeah.
I've already got it booked.
Yeah, so keep it with the Flixters, folks. We've got a couple of big movies that are going to be coming up, and then obviously at the end of the month we've got Spider-Man. We'll try and definitely get a guest on for that one if we can. And that's it for today then.
Yep. All right. So till next time, peace out.